More fun, more fun, more fun. Okay, so I just am now seeing a file that it was uploaded apparently today, by just like in the last whatever time period, by the NSDAR and the members only portal. And let me surmise. Okay, it's saying that it's trying to intimidate. It's trying to coerce. It's trying to say, oh, no, you guys can talk to each other. You can get together and you can do things and blah, 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 blah. But you're not supposed to, like, form committees and do these things outside chapter activities. So thank you so much for giving us permission to talk to each other. Thank you so much for giving us permission to be friends with each other outside the Daughters of the American Revolution, the NSDAR. Thank you so much for allowing us to congregate individually. I didn't know we needed permission to do that. But they're trying to say that, you know, we're not allowed to come up with our own groups, that we're not allowed to do things like, excuse me, puppy, please stop. So they're grossly confused. If they're talking about me, they're grossly confused about what I'm doing. What I'm doing has nothing to do with them. As I had just stated in my last video, that the women that I am, that have joined my group, and are inviting other women to join my group, it's because we're biological women, we're conservative women, we're Christian women. The NSDAR is not political. The NSDAR, so they say, is not based on religion, so they say, and so my group is. My group has religious criteria. My group has biology. You have to be a biological female and prove it. And yes, you guys can have all kinds of questions about how we're doing that. And it's a private group, so that's none. And we still have the right to assembly of our own. And it's an informal group. And it's not just people from the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution. It's all manner of women, civilians, veterans, people associated with the NSDAR, people not associated with the NSDAR. I mean, you can go and look at what my group says it is. But the reality is that you can't stop people from talking about whatever they want to talk about, congregating however they want to congregate, and sharing whatever information they want to share. Okay? They're further saying in this that we're not supposed to, and I'm misunderstanding this, and let me get to the place where I was perceiving that it was saying these things. Members should not participate in or carry out activities through an outside committee, coordinator network, referral system, or similar structure when the structure is being used to coordinate DAR, that's what they're using, chapter actions. This is inside their visit or administrator membership processes. Okay, so number one, we're not doing any membership of any kind. We have a volunteer phone book, which we each take legal responsibility for the contents thereof. Again, the people that are in this are not strictly NSDAR people, okay? It's women that are conservative and biological and part of my group. And it's voluntary. And it's because we have been forbidden to share information using the NSDAR's chapter books if we happen to be in affiliation with that. So we're not. We're voluntarily sharing our information. And there can't be a law that covers that. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the way laws work. The way laws work is this, is that if the law tells you can't do something, then you can't do it no matter who tells you can. If the law says you can do something, then you can do it no matter who tells you can't. That's the funny thing about the law. So if you're telling people they can't do things when it's legal for them to do it, then they can do it. Especially when it has nothing to do with the NSDAR as a member, if it's independent. Okay? So, I'm really feeling like they're trying to target me on this, because this just came out. It's dated today. It's not dated today. It's dated August 2026. It's August 18th of 2026. Okay, and this is brand new, and it just got sent to us in an email today, and it's never been seen before. It is a new statement by the executive committee, and it's called Statement Concerning Chapter Identity and Members Acting in Multiple Capacities, which is just flowery talk for people that are members that are also doing other stuff. Well, if I'm a member of the VFW, which I am, and I also want to do things with the American Legion, I can. Or the Marine Corps League, I can. Or the NSDAR, I can. Or the Disabled American Vets, I can. Oh, DAV. If I use the initials DAV, do you think the DAV is going to come and sue me? No, because other things can mean DAV. It has to do, there's different things. There's different things that go into copyright and trademark law. Font, colors, icons, and intent. I'm not selling anything. I'm not asking for money. I'm not a nonprofit. And I'm not exclusive to NSDAR. So, and my icon is different, and my font is different, and I don't have Daughters of the American Revolution on there. I'm sorry if that makes them feel uncomfortable, but maybe they just need to be uncomfortable. And I'm not forcing anyone to share their information. I'm not forcing anybody to do something. I'm not making them jump through hoops that they are not personally willing to jump through for the sake of wanting to jump through it. There's no coercion. There's no pressure. There's no threats. There's no lies of any kind. There's no misleading. There's no empty promises. I mean, really, this is all truly voluntary stuff. So, their conclusion, members remain free to disagree, advocate, organize with other members, participate in other organizations. And this is a total change of what they were saying before, because before they were like, you're not allowed to talk to the newspaper. You're not allowed to talk to each other. There are still chapters that are being told that they're not even going to bring it up at a chapter meeting, the fact that this is even an issue with men in women's costumes, dresses, attire within the organization. And so it's like they're just really trying to overreach as far as they can to control conduct, control freedom of assembly to control speech and communication and perception. Whatever happened to upholding the Constitution and the amendments of the First Amendment, which freedom of assembly is in there, freedom of speech is in there, freedom of expression, is freedom of speech, and I can express myself however I want. And if that means using who created Rosie the Riveter? Why isn't whoever created Rosie the Riveter going around suing everybody that uses a similar style in their art or in their iconography? I mean, do they own that? I mean, there is a limitation. There is a limitation. And just because things have coincidence or similarity or maybe even God, I don't even know, like concepts, does not mean that there's infringement, and it does not mean that they are the same, and it does not mean anybody's copying anybody. They are inferring, just like Buc-ee's is inferring that anyone that uses a cartoon beaver is trying to mimic them and get in on a cut of their profits. I'm not trying to get profits. I'm not even bucking for members. I don't even have that kind of an organization. We're just a bunch of biological women hanging out and being conservatives because we're on the right. So, if that's a problem for folks, that's a problem for folks. But again, I'm not changing anything I'm doing. Y'all have a good one.